Good day, YouTube, little people. Today, even though I've got, loads of cameras, I'm doing iPhone because it's just a quick update. Because things have been piling up and I want to show you I want to show you some things that are coming up on the channel so you can bitch about, where's that video? Where's that video? You promised that video. So let's do that. One of the things coming up, how do I turn that around? Now I can't. God damn it. One of the things coming up is, how do I can't? What is this? I don't know what this does. Damn it. This amp, right there, the Laneela LA30BL non-master volume Tony Army amp. You've already heard it in some videos. I'm gonna do a review of this. Not a lot to review, very simple controls, but it's gonna be awesome. And we're of course using that with the Tony Iommi Boost. Okay, then on the table here, I'm testing those right now. We have the Comet Coda, very unique, overdrivey, amp-like pedal with some fuzz in it. It's this. Oh, I should check. Then very interesting, from a company where you wouldn't expect it, Neo Instruments sent the new drive-in, which is a really cool overdrive, great for pushing amps into beautiful leads. Absolutely awesome. Oh, circuit design by Rodenberg. Ah, that's why. Okay, awesome. So that's coming up. Then, my good friends from Face that I work with a lot, they sent this. Tronics little stumpy thing. They actually did send, doing this one-handed is tough, he said, 3 of them, which technically isn't enough, because they did send, ta-da, 5 Tronics pedals. So we have, I don't even know what we have. It doesn't say be yourself. OV, I don't know. We have the Buzzer, the Royal Jelly, which I looked at now, which is going to be awesome. The OH, I don't know. So pretty much I have the whole, the WH. I have the whole Tronics range here, and we're gonna do a whole week of Tronics pedal reviews. A lot of fuzz, and you know how much I love fuzz, so that's gonna be interesting. Also coming up, I have the Ruach Amp Juice pedal right there, which is gonna be cool. Of course, and we're also doing the Cali 76, which is long overdue, because everyone's done it. I'll do it too. Then, next week, Tuesday, I have Oliver Hartmann here with his band Hartmann. That's gonna be so awesome. That is really kick-ass hard rock from a great guitar player. 4-piece band. We're gonna have them here, obviously, featuring the Tama Kit and the Presonus mixer and Lewitt mics and all those great companies that have supported me on those live streams so far. But I seriously, for a live band, ran out of cables. So, who do you call? Who are you gonna call? Dylan. No, yes. No, it doesn't work. Hosa. You're gonna call Hosa. Call up Dylan and said, hey Dylan, can you send me some pedals for these live streams? I'm gonna say that I use your cables on pedals. Did I say pedals? Cables for the live streams. And I'm gonna say I use your cables. And he's like, dude, come on. And I was like, dude, come on. And he was like, dude, come on. And that went on for 3 hours, and then we had a deal. So, look at what Poseur sent. XLR in the catalog, and shorter XLR right here. We have guitar cables, we have speaker cables, we have connector cables, we have stage boxes, we have cable ties, which I found too late, so I used a lot of my other cable ties. And really cool, which I really should show you guys, a very high-endy cable tester. Let me pull those things. This thing is as freaking solid as it gets. This is very impressive. And you can test pretty much anything. BNC, 1/4 inch up to stereo, RCA, MIDI, 5-pin XLR, 3-pin XLR, stereo standard speaker, Speakon speaker, Ethernet and USB. And you can check with this rotary thing all the connections and if they are solid. This is very impressive, and I think any studio or live guy should have this just to make sure, hey, this cable is working and it's not me or the whatever crap I'm doing. So thanks Poseur for sending all this. They also sent, don't know if I said send this, Gobi Labs headphone cleaner and microphone sanitizer and something else, which I have to check out to sanitize microphones. But for me, of course, more interesting is the Gobi Labs fingerboard conditioner and guitar polish. So we're going to check that out and polish some guitars. And as every company, because they're cool, they sent a shirt. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Dylan, for that. So for the live streams, I, of course, use that beautiful Tama Club Kit, which is great and it's beautiful and it's small, which is important so that I can store it in between the concerts, because I don't want this big ass kit here that takes up space literally in my living room where I have to store it. So I love the idea of having that really small drum kit. Now, the problem is we're gonna have a big ass rock band, and in the videos from Hartmann, you can see he's got a big Ludwig bass drum, and for metal and hard rock, I need bigger kick and snare sounds. There's no way around that. I think for pop rock and singer-songwriter, that kit is beautiful, mic'd with the Lewitt mics, and thank you, Lewitt, for sending that box, the drum kit 7 something. I mean, I've got all the mics I need to mic that kit beautifully, but I cannot get it to sound big. So the really nice folks from Hyperactive Distribution worked with me and send, check this out, a Drumit 3 drum sample module. So this is of course for a whole drum kit, a triggered or a pad kit with all the, look at this, all the trigger inputs in the back and MIDI and 4 individual outs and USB. It's loaded with tons of cool samples, but as far as I can tell, not too many, so it's relatively easy to go through, I think 11 kicks or something like this. I think you can even load your own with USB or something like this. It's got 4 gigabyte. I actually haven't checked out too much. Just clicked through some sounds and they sounded great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mic the drum kit with mics on the snare and the bass, as always, and I'm going to mix that. I'm going to use this to fatten it up a bit, to get a little bit more click, to get a little bit more low end on the snare and the bass, because that drum kit is obviously inexpensive and small. So what I heard in here was really cool. The build quality is insane. This is going to help me get the small Tama Club Kit to just sound pretty much like anything I wanted to sound for bigger bands or heavier bands. I'm not going to go do anything to the cymbals or do anything to the toms. They sound just fine. So to accomplish this, of course, I need triggers, and they sent 2. I have a kick trigger right here, which I still have to figure out how to install. And I have a stereo snare trigger right here. So that's coming up. I have to deal with that on Tuesday when I set up for the band. Obviously, guitar stuff that's coming. We're finally going to take a look at the Friedman Vintage S, which I've had since NAMM, which is amazing. So we're going to do a video on that. We're going to do 3 videos, of course, on the Prestige guitars, the Classic SB, the DC Coupe, and the, where's it? The Heritage Standard. Phenomenal guitars for the money. So that's coming up, obviously. We'll have probably a full week of FGN. I'm working on that with FGN, doing tons of different FGN guitars, which is also why Oliver Hartmann's coming. I already have the LS30 here, which is great. And then the absolutely beautiful Expert Flame. Look at that guitar. And that's actually not super expensive. And I'm only going to show you a glimpse of it. This is going to be so awesome. This guitar that Uwe Schölz built for me from Tone Fuchs. Look at this. It's a very unique guitar. Many questions are going to come now about the pickup configuration. Everything will be answered. You won't see the nice gold because there's a light. You will see it later. but this guitar is out of this world amazing and pretty damn unique. So that's coming up, and a couple of other things that I'm forgetting that I have to film. So yeah, and over 40 videos from Guitar Summit. So that's what's coming up on the channel. Tonight is, don't know, possibly the thing about the shirt and some other stuff. Oh, let's do the thing about the shirt and also the G3 giveaway. We could do that tonight. Let's do that tonight. Let's do it tonight. Okay, now I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you in all those videos, hopefully. And please subscribe, because otherwise, you're lame.